Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I am so pumped for this video because honestly the MagnaFlow exhaust on the Audi was not enough and wasn't loud enough, and now that all my road trips for the winter snowboarding season are close enough to done, I'm installing a downpipe. So let's check it out real quick. Check it out, we got some beautiful piping from Integrated Engineering. The welds look really nice. Quality of the tubing looks great. We got the little flex tube right here and the high flow cat. Hopefully it doesn't throw too many codes, but I guess we'll see. So I already know this is going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I've done downpipes and headers before and they're always terrible, but the result is always so worth it. So step one, take off old exhaust. So let's lift up the car, get it disconnected from the bottom, see if we can unclip the O2 sensors, and then it's not gonna be fun. Okay, we can see the first O2 sensor right here, and I hate taking out O2 sensors while they're in the car. It's always just a pain in the ass. So let's trace this guy up, and the first clip for the O2 sensor is right here. You can kind of just pull it backwards out of its mount and unclip it, which I will do when I have two hands available, like so. Pretty easy. Now when we take out the downpipe, this whole thing will come with it, and we don't have to worry about taking out the O2 sensor while it's in the car, because that is a terrible spot to try to grab that. The next O2 sensor is kind of down here, and if you trace the wire up, it'll lead you to this clip right here. I'm gonna pull it out and I'll show you guys once it's unclipped. There we go, O2 sensor is unclipped. Now we should be able to just pull out the downpipe when we need to. My engine's still a little bit hot, so we're gonna go disconnect from the bottom first, just to let this cool up a little bit. So let's go underneath and see what's up. Okay, we're under the car right now. You can kinda see the downpipe up here. And my first thought was to disconnect the midpipe and just take out this entire midpipe section, just to make it easier. I got this bolt out, but the other two are terrible. Thanks Audi for that, but I'm thinking I might as well just, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see here I have my ratchet on it already. There is a spring screw that mounts the downpipe to the chassis. So I'm going to take that out and then start working on the upper bolts and see if we can manage to finagle the entire exhaust system out without disconnecting the midpipe here, because that just seems like unnecessary steps. So I'm going to take out this little spring screw. I believe it's a 14 and a 13. Okay, I got the spring attachment down there off. I don't want to detach like all the way in the back yet, because then the exhaust will hang and create unnecessary pressure on these bolts, making them harder to take out. So we want to take these out first. I'm going to start with this guy here because he's in the obvious position, and then we're going to have to slowly work our way around, which is not going to be fun, but you know, slowly but surely. Okay, 3 hours later, I got all 4 bolts off, and I had to use this monstrosity, which is basically a 16mm socket, an extension, a U-joint, and then a bunch more, just so I could get it from underneath the car, going up alongside the cat, and getting the bottom bolt. Absolute pain, but it's done. Alright, now we're just going to take off this little clamp right here. I think it's just 2 bolts, should be pretty easy, and then we can drop the whole thing. Okay, with the downpipe and the midpipe hanging as low as it is now, I was able to disconnect it. Maybe? Okay, well, it's disconnected. I just need to pull it off. So I can pull the midpipe section out, and I should be able to get the downpipe out now that it's disconnected. So I'm going to try that. Yes! Alright, we got a little comparison of before and after. So we got a pretty much straight pipe midsection, and then the cat is definitely way smaller, and it's a high flow cat, so we should definitely be seeing a lot of performance out of this. So let's go ahead and take these O2 sensors off with an adjustable wrench because I don't have the tool, and slap them on here and then start throwing this in the car. Okay, O2 sensors are on the downpipe. Let's go throw it in the car. A little tough to see, but the top part of the downpipe is now bolted on. I will say it is way easier putting the new one on than taking the old one off. So this is in. Time to plug up O2 sensors and put in the mid pipe. Alright, it was kind of a pain to get all the clamps and stuff on. I don't know why, but the hardware that they gave me wasn't fitting properly, so I had to get new bolts, but I didn't want to take up all this time, you know, showing you how to put on a different bolt onto a clamp. So currently, I am flashing the stage 2 tune right now. I know all you guys really want to see is how the car sounds. So right after this finishes, we'll see the comparison of stock, and then with the MagnaFlow, and then with the MagnaFlow and the downpipe. So here comes that. There you have it. I hope that's enough sound clips for you guys. I know you guys always want to hear the exhaust as much as possible, but I actually really like the way this downpipe sounds. Paired with the MagnaFlow, it's not like stupid loud. This thing's not screaming, especially when it's just in drive and not in sport. There's no crackles. It's very kind of calmish, good because I daily it. It's perfect. But if I want it to scream, I just throw it in sport. Make sure the RPMs are high, and the rev range for the crackles is about 4, or well, anything above 3 basically. So if you're 3.5 and above and you're kind of decelerating, you'll hear the crackles. They're decently loud, not like crazy, not like gunshot loud, but it's still like loud enough to hear it. And according to Brandon, who filmed those clips, it is definitely louder on the inside than it is on the outside. So very pleased with that. If you guys enjoyed the content and want to see more, please go support the channel. Check out finiteco.net. We're dropping 2 new shirts and hoodies. So these are definitely my favorite designs so far. I'll probably make them into stickers too. I need to do that after I edit this video. But go check that out. Like and subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next.